One of the most tormenting experiences I had as a combat soldier was when I reported up north near North Vietnam as a ICOR MACV advisor. And as I reported to my duty station walking up, um, I heard these horrific screams of, it sounded like someone in labor. It was a woman shrieking, and suddenly I walked up on the grounds where she was. We were separated by barbed wire. I later found out that that was the Viet Cong interrogation center. And this woman was strapped to a carpenter's horse, and her tormentor, or the person inquiring of her, was sitting on her stomach, and so that his hands wouldn't be sore and bruised, he was beating her with a wet towel, and with every lash on her face, this horrific scream. I continued to watch this woman for the next several seconds, being beaten so hard with this towel that her face was turning into like a giant pumpkin from swelling. And I said, "My God, how can we be treating someone like this? Who are these people that are torturing them? And don't we have the Geneva Code of Convention that forbids torture? And isn't Vietnam one of the signers, of the Geneva Convention? And isn't the U.S. a signer? And shouldn't we be telling these people something, that they shouldn't be doing this?" And so I went back. I went and reported to my commanding officer that I'd now arrived, and he was very blasé about it. He says, I said, "Sir, there's somebody being tortured next door." And he says, "That's none of your business." He says, "Why?" He says, "Because she is a prisoner of the South Vietnamese government. This is their government. This is their country. We are here as advisors, and we have no jurisdiction with another country." He says, "But the only reason that this is being allowed is because they know that Americans can bring on airships, we can bring mortars, cannons, etc. And they, knowing that they're protected from the Viet Cong, from assault, this is why they're getting away with this." And so I was reprimanded and said, "I just told you, keep your nose out of it. It's none of your business." So I had to make it my business. I went with my my bodyguard. I was assigned a bodyguard, and I went around the fence, and I said, "I want to see the person in charge." And this small little Vietnamese came out, looking at me very angrily for having disturbed what he was doing, which was torture. And so through his interpreter, he said, "What did I want?" I said, "I want you to stop torturing that woman." And so he then threatened to kill me, if I continue to interfere. So I told him, "If you draw your weapon, we both will die today. I'll draw my weapon, you will kill me, I will kill you. Nothing good is going to result from this. Therefore, let me talk to your commanding officer." So I went to the commanding officer, Vietnamese colonel, that was like 5 minutes away. I explained the situation to him. He said he understood and he would take care of it. And so by the time I got back to my commanding officer, he was waiting for me, very angry. And he said, "I told you not to stick your nose. I just got a call from the Vietnamese colonel. You had no business going over there. If you continue doing this, I'm going to have you brought up on charges of disobeying the lawful order of a senior officer." And at that moment, I realized that we can be put in situations where we're absolutely helpless about stopping the horrific treatment of another human being toward, toward someone else, that there's absolutely nothing we can do. This feeling of helplessness that you want to stop and you cannot. And that was, to me, that reality of the horror of war was something that has stayed with me throughout my life.